Hello there, this is Trev with the DJ List. Sitting here with Lazy Rich today. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good, thank you. I'm good.
Good. So, we're just going to ask a couple questions. Not too long. We know you got a set to get to. Coming, so we're going to make this a little fun, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so thank you for sitting with us today.
Oh, good.
A couple questions for you. Can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Sure, my name's Lazy Rich. I've been producing for the last 6 years or so. I make electro house, bit of progressive house, bit of funky house. I'm kind of known for making complextro style kind of stuff, which is kind of dying out a bit. I've worked with quite a few famous people like Paul Robinson and Zed and people like that. That's it, really.
A good collaboration talent right there.
Yeah, I'm done quite a lot of collaborations actually. Yeah.
Are you collaborating with someone currently?
I just had a track come out with a guy called Special Features from the UK.
Okay.
That's a track called Begin the World, which is out on Avicii's label Levels. So that's doing pretty well right now. And I actually have a collaboration with a guy called Hotmouth, who used to be half of LA Riots. That's coming out on Mousetrap sometime in a couple months or so.
Nice, that's impressive. That's exciting.
It's good.
So, what's the story behind your name?
Really boring, I'm afraid. There was a track called Lazy by a group called Express 2.
Okay.
Back when I started DJing, that's been 13, 14 years ago that track was, and I was obsessed with it. Like, played it every single set. And my name's Rich, so it kind of works out, you know?
Okay, fair enough. So, who or what is your biggest musical influence?
Biggest musical influence? Well, the non-EDM stuff, maybe like Radiohead, Muse, Express 2, 07. EDM-wise, always been a big fan of Wolfgang Gartner. He's like a producer, you know, like just the melodies he comes up with are just insane. And right now, Zed is a real, he's the guy to beat right now, you know?
Yeah.
He's putting out incredible stuff and really just branching that pop and EDM thing, you know?
Good taste. Nice. Alright, so, you say complextro was kind of what you were doing. Would you describe that as your personal sound?
It was. That was kind of what got me noticed in the first place.
Okay.
Back when it was big, I was one of the first people to start doing it.
Definitely.
And so I had a bit of success with that, and it has died off recently. So I've gone more into a bit of big room, a bit of prog, and just kind of floating around with some other different genres right now. But
understandable. So piggybacking off of that, where do you find your inspiration? What drives you?
You know what? Like being a producer, you have ups and downs. You know.
Okay.
So you'll have a little down period, and then. It's when you go and you have a gig and you have such a good gig and you come back from this gig and you have so many ideas, so much drive, because that gig is where you want to be again, you know? That is the best thing about being a DJ is these gigs where people, they know your tracks, they're singing along, they got their hands in the air. Best feeling in the world, man. When you drop one of your own tracks and people are enjoying it, there is nothing better. So it's that drive, the drive for that feeling is what pushes me.
That's beautiful. Speaking of that, you had a pretty meteoric rise in the last couple of years. Do you feel you had a defining moment?
The remix I did for Fatboy Slim, that got to like #1 Beatport, so that was a big thing for me. That got my name on the map. Since then, it's been more of a kind of string of decent tracks coming out. I've been very consistent. I've had a track coming out at least like every 2 months. Been in the Beatport charts like all the time. So I think it's consistency that's got me there. I mean, you see a lot of artists come and go so quickly, but I've been around for a fair while now. You know, like a good 6 years I've been producing. So
describe to me your typical studio session.
Always starts with a cup of tea. Always starts Tim Hortons cup of tea.
What kind of tea?
English breakfast. Yeah. And then I just sit there for about 10 hours, sit on the keyboard till something great comes out. And then as soon as you get that idea, that one little spark that gets you started, you just kind of enter your brain just goes into a different mode and the track just comes out. I couldn't tell you what happens before or after, it just comes out. It just works.
That's awesome. All right, so give me one thing you love about your hometown of the UK and one thing you love about your current place in Canada.
Okay, well, I'm from a place called Swindon in the UK, which is known as not being a particularly exciting city. But I love the fact that all my friends and my family are there, and I love going back there and seeing everyone. I live in Vancouver now. Vancouver is really great for restaurants. It's great for... I'm only going to say one thing, aren't I?
You can say whatever you want.
I love the scene there, man. I mean, I originally came to Vancouver for like 6 months just to dust around for a bit, and I ended up staying because of the underground music scene there. It was so strong, and I would go out to the same club like every Friday, every Saturday. And that's what stuck me in Vancouver. Unfortunately, that club's not there anymore, but a lot of the people are still there, and it's still got a good vibe when you go.
Awesome. All right, so let me see. Are there any upcoming shows, anything that you're excited about?
Miami is coming up. Yeah, I'm not playing at Ultra this year, unfortunately, but I've got 4 shows. I'm playing the Avicii Hotel, which is going to be a big show for me, so I'm very pleased with that. Got 3 other shows. I'm playing a show for my agency Spin. I'm playing Artie's show. One other one, I can't remember what it is, but lots of good stuff. Looking forward to like catching up with all the other producers and. It's great. Oh, it's amazing. It's great to just go hang out. All these people that you only talk to on Twitter or you see like very occasionally at one show or whatever. I talk to so many producers on Skype and Facebook, and it's so good to go meet them face to face, have a drink, have a chat, you know. That's what it's all about.
Producers are normal people too, right?
Oh, dude, we're all nerds. We're all just like, it's all skinny white guys. All of them, you know?
Awesome. All right, so your fans definitely appreciate you playing at a benefit such as this. What does it mean to you to be playing this type of show?
Well, these guys have been supporting me for a very long time. They brought me out to a couple of shows before, and so we just become friends. You know, we go out, we have dinner, nice guys to be around, so it was a no-brainer to come do this, you know?
Awesome, that's great. All right, so I have a bonus question for you. Now, what is something you can't get enough of these days? Be it like a type of food, TV program, activity? What is it that you love to do?
I just bought a Wii U.
Wii U.
I've been playing a lot of that.
Nice.
Yeah, Super Mario Brothers, man. I mean, like, all these new amazing games come out, but every game I want to play just reminds me of my childhood, you know? I want to play the stuff I've been playing my whole life, and I'm not very adventurous like that, you know, but...
There's nothing wrong with that.
Super Mario Brothers all the way.
Awesome. All right. Well, I think that about wraps it up. Thank you very much, Lazy Rich.
Oh, good. Thank you so much.
Your set tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Take care.